looking at the ES E-mini futures 2000 tick chart and we're using price action rules and market geometry to determine where to enter for high probability setups. So as you can see, we're starting this morning off with a pretty nice uptrend working higher. We had it break outside of this channel, push above EMA, and then it created new extreme. And then after new extreme is created, we expect correction or reversal. So if the market doesn't reverse here or it doesn't go sideways and we continue to work higher, then I need to start looking for some kind of wider channel. You can see like this one created new extreme. So we have this channel working higher, break, new high, and then it continued to work higher. And that's when I looked for this channel. And we have two perfectly good confirmations off of the bottom trend line and then a third one to confirm it. Once we had this breakout side, I was hoping this would form a little bit better. It's a new high, first entry long. As soon as we broke above this bar, pull back, we broke below this bull bar right here, and then another second entry long, and then a higher low confirming that second entry long. But you can see this bar formed bearish. There is a nice confirmation rejection off of the EMA here, but it's a bear bar. You can't go long above those. You really want to see that close bullish, but unfortunately it didn't. So we did have this higher low here. We have new high, first entry long, pull back, second entry long, double bottom here. So you can kind of view it as it's a higher low confirming this second entry long, considering that this one is a bear bar. We did break above this bull bar here, but the fact that we pushed up a little bit higher, pretty decent trade there. If you can get filled on that, it's decent enough to risk. I just don't like it because we're below EMA here. At the time, this channel isn't quite confirmed. We did have a bounce here, but not a good enough bounce to consider a third confirmation to confirm this channel. But if you risked that, you know, it ended up working out for you, so it's a decent trade. I skipped it personally. I don't like the way the bar looks, and it looks like we might continue to work lower there, so I skipped it. But let's see what the market wants to do now that this new high is created. I'm hoping we can continue to push higher, and then we can look for some kind of secondary channel, maybe something like that. But I might even just hold this just to see if we can confirm it or not. If you do that, just be weary, you know, that we do have new high created, quote unquote. So, but we'll see what the market wants to do here. All right, guys, I'm coming back as I entered this trade. I kept this wider channel, and you can see EMA held. So we have this downtrend working lower, break, pushed to new low, and then a second entry long. Nice confirmation, good signal bar off of the EMA. Got filled on a limit. I'm risking my 8 ticks here. All right, guys, we got the 16. So I'm going to be managing this last contract as a runner. Anything the market wants to do here is just extra, so let's see what it wants to do here. Originally, I had that other channel drawn, but I liked how it rejected off of EMA strongly here with that one signal bar. It was a decent enough trade for me to risk, and it looks like it's going to continue higher, so let's watch it. All right, guys, I took my runner at 26 ticks there. I probably could have held it for a little bit longer. I was just trailing my stop 1 tick below every bar that formed. But with it being a Monday and early in the morning, I like to lock in as much profits as I can just to kind of build a buffer for the week. But it looks like we're going to continue working higher here. I'm thinking this channel is still in play, so we might get another opportunity to go long. Let's see what the market wants to do. All right, guys, I drew a tighter spike in channel here. You can see we have a spike up, break outside of that channel, and then we continue to work higher after new highs are already created. As you can see, we continue to push. So I like this channel. It fits pretty well. We did just have a break of that channel. In reality, it's just area of development. We're kind of just waiting to see what the market wants to do. There might be some kind of wider channel, but for now, I'm just going to be holding this spike in channel, see if we can push above EMA here, maybe get a failed second entry short. All right, guys, so we broke outside of this channel, and it needs to create new extreme, which is a higher high than the highest high inside of the channel while it was still active before it broke outside of this channel. You'll know it's a break when a bar closes outside of the channel that you have drawn. You can see we have new low, first entry short failure. So this is just a higher low. Personally, I had to skip that considering how far we had pushed up. You can see how tall this spike is before we created the higher low. And then we have a mini second entry long, a failed second entry short. You can see new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short failure, and then new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long on this bar here. But we never triggered above that bar. You can see we never ticked higher than the highest high of this bar here. So I wasn't able to enter that trade. And it looked like it ended up stopping whoever entered that trade out, unfortunately. But I still think that this uptrend needs new highs, so maybe we can get some kind of failed second entry short above EMA. Although now we are getting kind of into some consolidation here, a little bit of congestion. So I'm going to be drawing that just to be safe. And we'll see what the market wants to do. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Overall, pretty good day. We had a couple of trades. We had this one here with this downtrend working lower break, pushed to new low, second entry long. This is the one I took earlier today. Now it is a doji bar, but you can see it's a very strong bull doji bar. There's no bull body, but the last like 200 ticks or so of this bar forming, it was down here and then it instantly rejected up. It showed a lot of momentum, and this downtrend, this short-term downtrend, created a new low after it broke outside of its channel. Decent bar. We're off the key entry point. It's definitely bullish day. I think that's worth the risk. We did have this one as well. It's a new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, and then a double bottom. Kind of just a higher low confirming, the smaller uptrend that we had drawn at the time. Pretty decent trade there. Other than that, not really too much price action. It's really slowing down. We're at 1.6 ATR now, so definitely going to have to wrap it up here today. I'm getting pretty tired and stuff. So if you guys are interested, I do have a Discord channel where I live screen share my charts every day. The link to that is in the pinned comment and in the description. So if you're interested in that, feel free to join up. Feel free to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading my live charting sessions every day. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck with your trading.